Now, to start off with, it should be noted that when we talk about in-demand jobs, it's speaking to a shortage of labor and not an absence of opportunity for these roles. And what we also found was that along the agri-food supply chain, certain professions that are in demand could appear in multiple places along the supply chain, serving in different capacities. In research and development, you find that this is the area where intellectual activities, such as new and improved ways to grow food and services, are being supplied. Research done in this industry leads to new developments that help keep our environment and natural resources safe. Roles such as an agricultural lab technician, an agricultural scientist, a food scientist, these are individuals who like math, organizing information, and are detail oriented. With health, safety, and environment, at any point along the supply chain, we'll find that there's a need to measure the physical, biological, and chemical workplace hazards and complete hazard assessments. Professionals in this area will be making decisions that will impact the safety and sustainability of the agricultural industry. The importance of roles like this ensures that Canadians can trust the food that they eat and the products that they use, while also making sure that businesses are acting responsibly. Roles such as a continuous improvement specialist, a corporate social responsibility representative, and most definitely a health and safety officer. These are individuals who have a lot of patience and the interpersonal skills to work with others to find solutions and problem solve. They have strong decision-making skills. With health, safety, and environment at any point along the supply chain, we'll find that there's a need to measure the physical, biological, and chemical workplace hazards and complete hazard assessments. Professionals in this area will be making decisions that will impact the safety and sustainability of the agricultural industry. The importance of roles like this ensures that Canadians can trust the food that they eat and the products that they use, while also making sure that businesses are acting responsibly. This includes roles such as a continuous improvement specialist, a corporate social responsibility representative, and most definitely a health and safety officer. Individuals who have a lot of patience and interpersonal skills to work with others to find solutions and problem solve. They also have strong decision-making skills. In technology, sales, and support services, this is where innovation will find its niche especially. For example, the role of a drone operator can be useful in many ways, from analyzing farmland from above and tracking crop health by taking photos to planning out the development of irrigation systems. The need for skilled people to create this and service this technology will be critical to this part of the agricultural industry. A few more examples of roles would be a financial analyst and planner, an ag retail manager, and a heavy-duty mechanic. Individuals who have planning and organizational skills are comfortable in settings that look at how details are managed and have a sense of policy and procedures. It's at this point where we'll see the more traditional ideas of agricultural work producing and sourcing raw materials. From the food we eat, the clothes we wear, and even the fuel that keeps our lives running smoothly. In production, we'll find roles such as an aquacultural manager, a crop farmer, nursery and greenhouse workers, and veterinarians. Individuals are open to learning and are comfortable adapting to changing settings. They enjoy having a physical aspect to their work and enjoy movement. Effective marketing strategies can help farmers reach new markets and increase their sales, which can help to improve their profitability. Meanwhile, consumers are becoming more interested in locally grown food and are looking for products that are produced using sustainable and environmentally friendly methods. Marketing efforts that highlight these aspects of Ontario's agricultural products can help to attract customers because products would be far less valuable if no one knew they existed. In marketing and selling of primary products, roles such as an ag retail manager, a graphic designer, even a social media strategist will be important. These individuals are creative and may be bringing skills that are self-taught. They are good listeners and enjoy working with others. In transportation and distribution, workers are an essential part of the journey from farm to processors to stores and finally to us, the consumers. And it's not just drivers, but all the jobs that ensure the upkeep, licensing, and logistics of what it takes for agricultural goods and products to be accessible and in reach. A few examples of these roles are an AZ and DZ licensed drivers. This role is in demand across so many sectors, not just in agriculture. An inventory manager, and warehouse shippers and receivers. People who are reliable, independent, able to take initiative, and organize their time effectively. In processing and manufacturing, this is the stage that makes sure that products are safe and ready to consume. Some processes are just a thorough cleaning or packaging, while others require specific equipment and facilities to turn those raw forms of food into the delectable snacks we must have in our homes and on our tables. Roles such as a food processing worker, food production supervisor, and again, you'll see a heavy-duty mechanic, but now serving in a different capacity. People who are introverted, of course, extroverts would be just as suitable, like having their tasks, they are detail-oriented, and comfortable working in routine environments. In retail and food services, from the large chains to the smaller shops around the corner, even those seasonal markets that pop up at certain times of the year, retail grocers make it easier for consumers to get what they need. Workers in these roles are responsible for bringing in large amounts of products and selling them to the public. There are many roles involved in this, including an event planner, a flower farmer and florist, and even a food service manager. These are individuals who bring interpersonal skills. They are organized and enjoy interacting with consumers about products, and they enjoy learning about what's new. This is where the glamour, passion, and joy of food gets the most attention. The preparation and consumption of food becomes experiences and moments in our lives, be it a catered wedding event, a bite to eat at a new bistro, or a new item on the menu in the food court. It's thanks to these professionals in this sector that those experiences become memories. Roles such as a chef and food photographer are for people who are creative and innovative, take pride in their work, and have a strong attention to detail. In education and advocacy, these are professionals who represent industry voices. While not a part of the agri-food chain, it is definitely an important role that supports and brings attention to important issues in the agri-food industry. These people have a responsibility to share the truth about food and farming. In addition, they have a responsibility to make sure that Canadians have trust in and are proud of the decisions made by the industry. And considering that many people today live far from farms and food production, this area is especially important as society becomes more distant from farming and food production. Examples of roles and professions in this area would be communication specialist, an educator, some government jobs might also be available, and roles such as those in an agricultural museum. For each one of the areas discussed, there's a skill and role alignment. If you're looking for something that suits you and you're interested in STEM, organizing information, analytical, and detail-oriented, you might want to consider a role in research and development. If you're someone who's patient, you have strong interpersonal skills, you like to take a collaborative approach to problem solving, and you have strong decision-making skills, you might consider health, safety, and environment roles. If you're comfortable with implementing policies and procedures, planning and organizational skills, and you have a detailed focus, technology, sales, and support services might just have something that you're looking for. If you're adaptable, open to learning, you enjoy a physical aspect to your work, you're independent, or you can also work in a team, the production area might be for you. If you're creative and you have skills that are self-taught, you're a good listener and you enjoy working with others, you might consider an area of marketing and selling of primary products. If you're reliable, independent, you're able to take initiative and you manage your time well. You might find a more suitable space for you in transportation and distribution. If you're task oriented and detail oriented, comfortable in routine environments, and you have a strong attention to detail, processing and manufacturing might be the sector for you. If you have strong interpersonal skills, you're open to learning, and you're organized, you might find something in retail and food services. If you're innovative and creative, you take pride in your work, you have very strong ethics and really strong attention to detail, the preparation and consumption of food might be the area that suits you best. And finally, if you're able to build relationships, you're adaptable, and you have strong communication skills, you might look at agricultural areas for education and advocacy. In the previous slides, we broke down the food supply chain and the kinds of roles that each has. What's also important is what the wage would look like for some of these roles and what kind of training or education is required. Exactly how accessible are these opportunities? For many, a set of transferable skills might be all that's required. It's also helpful to keep in mind that when you focus on that title of a job, you can miss out on how skills align with roles that may not carry the title of a previous position you would have had, but still requires those same skill sets. And one means of accessibility is how previous experience and skills can align with these opportunities in agri-food. For example, an ag retail manager or customer service rep would have customer service skills, have the capacity to learn about new products or equipment, track and record information. The potential salary scale for an ag retail manager is between $38,000 to $50,000 a year, and for a customer service representative, $27,000 to $55,000 a year. Another accessible role would be a nursery and greenhouse worker, someone who likes working with their hands, has an eye for detail, and can handle tasks independently, but are comfortable working in a team setting. The wage for that can go from $15.50 to $25 an hour. Thank you for listening. If there's any questions, you're welcome to email us at programs@firstwork.org.